Good evening, glory, hallelujah to you. What the heck's your story and what's going through you? This is the glorified version of a Bass and Talk Show, and I'm your host, Pat Renwick. Give it up for you, Bass Galaxy. Hello, good evening. Good evening. Yes. Smiles, everyone. Here it is. We're back. We're back. Straight Cast Marathons. All month of October. Knocking it. Hey, tonight we're super stoked because we bring to you the return of Into the Great Wide Opens. But get this. These two Opens guys are now Bassmaster Elite Series anglers. That's Cole Sands and Cooper Gallant. That's right. Yes. And Brad Leitner's somewhere in the Bass Galaxy. He's the co-host of that. I don't know where he is. But Brad Leitner, he's coming. Brad, we're calling out to you. Can you hear us? Hey, and get this. Also, with Cole and Coop, we have two sneak attack special guests. One from the North Country and another Tennessee Titan, River Titan. Give it up for the sneak guests now. Right now. It's like sneak spots. They're sneak guests. Burning up the school. And then, no more and then. And then, we got the boys from Hafaspot Official coming on. Keep the applause rolling. It's wild. It's freaking wild tonight. I don't even know how to control me. It's so wild. That's right, Victor. Hafaspot, he's El Presidente, El Jefe of Hafaspot. Victor's coming on. Daniel Velois is coming on from Hafaspot. And Anthony Wood. Give it up for these dudes. Keep it rolling. Dancing with the stars tonight. And then a segment that I'm really looking forward to, Esta Noche, is the Cal Sag Bass Anglers, the Southside Hitmen, from Cal Sag, and we got a whole Das Boat, the whole crest liner's full tonight. We have Weighmaster Kevin Higgins. We have, Tournament Director Kevin Higgins. We have the boss Dave Figley. We have Weighmaster JP High. We have AOY and Classic River Division champ Brian Jackson. We have AOY from the Big Lake Division, Jeff Miller. And then we have Eddie Serwinski, Red Bud. He is the Big Lake thing over at St. Clair. He won. So give it up for those guys. Southside Hitmen. Wow. That was a lot. It's a lot. Like I told you, full boat tonight. Full boat. Now get this. I got more good news. I'm not kidding you. I got more good news. There's two like and shares tonight. Not one, but two. One is from our favorite guy and the official brown liquor of Bass and Tin Cup Whiskey, Luke Foley and Tin Cup Whiskey. They're coming on here in a minute. But get this, they're giving away a Tin Cup fun bag. That's right. Like and share the live Facebook feed, and you got a chance for the Tin Cup fun bag. But here, now, get this. This is really cool. Just got a text from Patterson over at Sims. How do I do that? Sims. And get this, because to celebrate Cooper Gallant's entree-vous into the Bassmaster Elite Series, Patterson's giving away the new Sims size 7 rubber boot, the Challenger boot. Either color, they come in white or black. And, man, I love them. The 7-inch Challenger boot. All you got to do is like and share this live Facebook feed, and Coop's going to give that away. And then at the end of the show, Dave Figley, the president of Cal Sag Bass, is going to give away the Tin Cup deal. So that's pretty amazing right there. Hey, comment along. J.R. Ewing, he's running the chat board in there tonight. Give it up for the Rock and Show Fantasy on the Instagram. It's Jackie Ewing, J.R. Bing, bong, boom. Did I get all the intros, Ginch? I think I did. And I did not. Because that guy back there, he's right on the head, just like a producer should be. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Andrew Ellenberger.
He's a freaking ginger ninja.
Who said that? I don't know. Sprocket. How you doing, Ginge?
Good.
You doing good?
Yeah.
All right, you're not tense, right?
No, not
Everything's good. I know bassin season is coming to a close. Winter's coming. I feel the coldness of the winter in my bones.
Yep.
But we still have bassin to do, son. You know what I mean?
There's still some good stuff.
There's still some good stuff happening. Ginge, if you were a Berkeley bait, what Berkeley bait would you be? I know I'm putting you on the spot, but pick one. Yeah.
Me?
Yeah, like you, personally.
Oh.
You know, what's your spirit bait? What the hell is that? What would you?
Chapo.
The El Chapo. Wow. I like it. You're getting a little dangerous, right? Right?
Yeah.
I like it. Yeah. I think I'm just gonna have to be like straight creature hog. I don't know. You know what I mean? Yeah. Or it's just straight creature hog. That's me. I don't know. Or Fritz side. Who knows?
I would say a Fritz.
Yeah, the Fritz side could be my spirit animal. You can do anything with that. I was thinking about it. If I had two, it'd be the jig and the Fritz side. Just go around everywhere in the world with it.
Yeah.
Dude, talked to Gussie today, and he's going barramundi jacking.
I saw that.
He's going barramundi jacking
With Carl.
Carl.
Yeah.
I know.
What
he was so excited.
It's going to be an
so
adventure.
excited. Yeah. Yeah, Gus is gonna. Never mind. We'll talk about that later. Okay. Boom. Moving right along. Ginge. You know what I love seeing? Happy Straycast viewers running around in Crestliners.
Yeah.
And it's happened. You know how they say on the streets, body count. You know what I mean? Yeah. I don't know. That's what the kids are saying. You know, they're judging each other on that. You know what I mean?
Oh.
How safe they are. You know what I mean? But Ginge, we're up to 10 Crestliners right now, and you know what I love seeing? Happy Straycast viewers in Crestliners because they enjoy seeing us in it and hearing about it on the show and people having a good time in it. And I love seeing old Fake Spencer and BB69 Gambit Bates running around in there.
Oh, yeah.
Dude.
They're having a time.
They're loving that red XF189.
Yeah.
They're always in it. They're always in it. All right. I think I got through. Oh, I want to mention one more thing. Wherever you choose to purchase your line and lure conditioner from, we are affiliated with Omnia, who's on the move, by the way. Yep. And there's some important dates. Check their website for those updates. But line and lure conditioner, available at lots of fine tackle outlets. You've heard unsolicited testimonies from guys like Greg Hackney, Brandon Palaniuk, Brian New, not even on Line and Lure team, but just talking about the benefits of Line and Lure conditioner. Check them out, lineandlureconditioner.com. Buy a bottle. It's not expensive. You won't be sorry. Hey, you know what time it is? If you do it. Yeah! Take your whiskey home time. Salute. Salanch. What's up, Whiskey Gypsy? Luke Foley?
Nothing. How you guys doing?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm out to dinner with Courtney and with the Northside Social here in Indianapolis, and just got done doing a tequila tasting. I got a 2-cup old fashioned in front of me, and life is good.
Okay, I like it. Ginge, what's this I'm getting here? It sounds like the middle A Whole Lot of Love from Led Zeppelin. Oh, it's because of the restaurant background noise.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's the ambient noise.
Ambiance noise.
It's
You want me to walk outside? I'll walk outside.
Well, I don't know. It's. I hear Courtney just talking about like how she used to walk 5 miles to school in the snow and stuff.
Yeah, she had it rough back then.
Yeah, I don't even know what's going on. Hey, you have a great grimace. You know that? I
have a.
Yeah.
Is that what is grimace like?
It means like you're up to something, but it means you're a happy-go-lucky. Yeah.
I'm always up to something, Pat.
Yeah, I know that. You're the Whiskey Gypsy. But
yeah, I'm always up to something.
Like for those that don't know out there, Luke Foley, you are everywhere in the wide world of whiskey. And like not only are you just a proper bassin man out there fishing derbs, but I mean, you're whiskey slinging all week long. It's a dirty job, bud. It's a dirty job.
And work a lot of nights, and I've had a bunch of trips, incentive trips lately. I've been doing some entertaining. I hadn't fished since October the 15th, so I'm taking Friday off, and I'm going to fish hard Friday and Saturday. And the bite's starting to get right here, or as right as it can be in Indiana.
All right.
Yeah, so I'm going to hit it hard Friday and Saturday.
Do you already got a partner?
No, I'm just messing around.
All right, I might come see you, Foles. I might drive out there.
Well, there you go.
I might do it. I might do it. Hey, and I want all the viewers out there tonight and everybody that's going to listen on the podcast tomorrow to remember one thing about this guy right here, the Whiskey Gypsy. It's pretty much he came up with this concept of bringing whiskey to the sport of professional bass fishing again in a different light. And he wrote it down on a napkin, and give it up, hands down. We're kissing your ass right now, Foley, for the amazing idea that Luke Foley came up with and has made Tin Cup Whiskey the official brown liquor of Bassin. Damn straight, Foles.
Well, you guys have done a lot, too, and everybody that watches the show, I got a lot of instant messages and texts and phone calls and people buying bottles. And
it's not about us. It's not about us, Foley. It's about you. You're the Whiskey Gypsy. You're the gosh dang Whiskey Gypsy. It's about you. And
I appreciate the support.
Yeah, no, I want everybody to know how hard this cat works. Not only in the world of Bassin, but just like regular whiskey sales, man, like all week. And if you feel like it, just tell Tin Cup Whiskey how much you appreciate the Whiskey Gypsy. Tell him. Let Tin Cup Whiskey know how much you appreciate him. Right, Foles?
Well, thank you. Thank you. This project has been a lot of work, but it's a lot of fun. I love the industry that I'm in, and I love fishing more than anything.
Making dreams come true, man. Making dreams come true. And like new elite guys like we got on the show tonight. Hey.
Yeah.
Get this, bud. Yeah. Every week, right here on Stray Cast, we have the official Tin Cup Whiskey word of the week. And when you hear this word, you take a sip of whatever you might be drinking. It could be ice cold Coca-Cola. It could be Jamaican Blue Mountain coffee, like I have today, Foles. Or it could, of course, be Tin Cup Whiskey. Whatever you choose to sip, please sip responsibly. And Luke Foley, what in the wide world of sports is the Tin Cup Whiskey word of the week?
Well, the Tin Cup Whiskey word of the week is getting more and more difficult with me to come up with something new. But I think maybe we just go derb. You got a lot of different tournament guys.
You know what? You're going to get everybody all saucy pantsed again tonight.
That's fine.
You know what I mean?
Everybody needs a day off tomorrow.
The freak flags are going to fly.
We work too hard in this country.
All right. So if you hear derb, take a sip of whatever you might be drinking. And again, please sip responsibly. And there you have it, Foles. There he goes. But I got to tell you, I mean, gosh dang it, you got a whole week to come up with this, and I start promoting on Mondays at 6 p.m., and it's like it could get at least, I know you're busy, but if you're driving around, be like,
Well, this past few weeks have been very busy, and you know this because you called me like 3 or 4 times, and I hadn't been able to pick up.
Yeah, and you're lucky, too.
Usually on the first ring. We finally connected after a week and a half. So I have really been running hard this month, but yeah, I'll do better. And you know, we got a good one coming up next week. I've already got the word. So we'll be good.
Okay. Hey, we're off next week. No, I'm just kidding.
Are you off?
Hey, Foles, thank you so much to you and to Tin Cup Whiskey for your support of Stray Cast and the whole bass fishing industry. You know what I mean?
Well,
hey, and you're giving away a prize tonight that you didn't know about again. So it's all part of it. You know what I mean?
Wonderful.
Again,
just send me the information.
Like and share the live Facebook feed for your chance to win a Tin Cup Whiskey fun bag. Or again, the second prize is Sims Fishing. But Foles, enter in on this. You might want these. It's the new 7-inch Challenger boot. It's the rubber boot. And you can get yourself a pair of rubber shoes. You're eligible on this one. So like and share the live Facebook feed, and it just could be your lucky day. Hey, with that being said, Bass Galaxy, put the power poles down. It's Hafaspot official when we return. And then the opens, guys, with special guests, and then Cal Sag, and it's an evening of fun. Don't you go anywhere. We're coming right back. Thanks, Foles. Peace.
Bye, guys.
This is the mountain, and this is mountain whiskey. Unspoiled, untamed, forever wild. There's no safety net, no way down. Up here, it's just man, and the mountain, and his tin cup. Tin Cup Whiskey. Mountain Whiskey.
Welcome back, welcome back. This is the glorified version of a Bass Fishing Talk Show. Make no mistake about it, and I'm pretty stoked right now to bring to you the posse of Hafaspot official champions. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Daniel, for Victor, and for Anthony. These are the Hafaspot guys. What's going on, boys? What's up? And for Anthony, these are the Hafaspot guys. Uh-oh, somebody's echoing. Yeah, turn the feed down. There it is. Are we good now? There it is. Hey, what's going on, guys? All right, somebody now. Turn your radio down. Hey, what's going on? Pretend you're listening to a radio show and turn your radio down. But keep your other feed going. Turn your radio down.
Whoever's watching it, turn it off.
You're listening to a radio show and turn your radio if someone's watching, if you guys are watching it at the same time, just turn it off. There you go. Look at you. Look at you. How you doing, Victor?
Everything's fine, but
where are you?
Here again. Right now in Mexico, in my house, just hanging out, getting ready to go to fish.
Nice.
For the weekend, yeah.
Nice. I love it. I love it. What's going on? You're going out tomorrow?
No, maybe on Saturday.
What are the fish doing right now? You're chasing them on the periscope, on the forward facer?
No, right now, actually, the lakes just got up like 10 to 15 feet, so we're fishing submerged vegetation right now.
Really?
Spinner bait, swim bait, chatterbait, swim jig, things like that. Pretty good bite right now.
Oh my gosh! And you sent me some stuff earlier, and like you and Mariana are just jacking like 6s, 8s. Unreal, dude. Unreal.
Yeah, fishing right now it's very good. Thank God we had a little bit of rain because lakes were down. But now with this, getting ready for spawning season, 10, 11, 12 pounders in 3 feet of water flipping a jig will be awesome.
Nice.
Yeah, 10, 11. Hey, you hear that, Daniel?
Yeah, I think I need to go there.
Yeah, you hear that, Anthony? 10, 11, 12 pounders.
I'm listening very clearly. I'm gonna have to come pay you a visit, Daniel.
And I got to tell you, Daniel and Anthony, you guys look amazing in your Hafaspot apparel there. You got the Daniel's modeling the camo Hafaspot edition, and Anthony has the Hafaspot, what I call the soccer shirt, which I like. That's my favorite one, actually. Victor, did you know that?
I didn't know, but that's awesome to know. Actually, I will send you this week some of the new merch we have coming up for this 2023. We're coming up with a new line of different jerseys that Esteban, the designer of Hafaspot, is coming up with. They are super cool. I will send you some so you can try them on for this 2023.
We would love it. And I gotta say, we'd be amiss if we didn't back up a minute. We hear about Hafaspot official on Straycast every week, but there's still new people every week. And Hafaspot official is basically an online app. It's an online tournament app. But Victor, tell us a little bit. It's not just bass fishing. It's all kinds of outdoor activities, isn't it, Victor? And it provides opportunities for like the guys above you in the screen right here.
Yeah, exactly. Well, Hafaspot is basically as its name says, it's a spot for us, everything hunters and fishermen and outdoor guys, lovers who just want to have a place where we can hang out, talk, have tournaments, upload photos, and it's like a forum of everyone talking and chatting about what we love, you know. That's what's basically Hafaspot. Also, you know, fishing tournaments, that it's what we have most of the time. And new for this year also, we will have hunting and shooting tournaments coming up for the app, so that will be awesome too. But it's more of a community, right?
It really is.
We have our community, like these guys, Anthony and Daniel, which they're located in different parts of the states, you know, and they're competing against each other in an online tournament. That's awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. And I met Anthony before I met you at Gunnersville. We were there for the Hafaspot deal there.
That's right. This past January.
Yeah, it's been almost a year. And I mean, and that's just an example. Like at the end of the year tournaments, Hafaspot brought all you guys over to Gunnersville, and we just had a grand old time, you know. And in this year, the prize is go fishing anywhere the winner wants with the Stray Cast crew. So that's pretty. I mean, that's pretty cool, man. You know, you're a good guy, Victor. You're a good guy. And the whole Hafaspot bunch. How'd you get started with this deal, Victor? How'd you get into the Hafaspot?
Well, first of all, it was most of a type of getting, as you know, a community or a social media where we can gather hunters and fishing people and everybody who enjoys the outdoor. And it started going, and then we migrated to the tournaments, and then we start selling merch, and here we are now, you know.
Yeah, and Daniel, how many tournaments have you entered on the Hafaspot app?
I don't know, over 20, I guess. I need to check the stats, but yes.
Trust me, he has over 20 because we see his name at the top of the leaderboard quite a bit.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And how about you, Anthony? Where you at on this deal? Where you at as far as entries?
I think this month will be my 10th entry.
Okay, all right. And I know you guys are all cashing out. I mean, you're doing good on these online tournaments, and it's a whole different breed of tournament angling. Okay, for example, our next guests are guys that were fishing Bassmaster Opens, and they are now Bassmaster Elite Series anglers. Our guests following them are local tournament anglers at one of the biggest payouts at a local circuit in this Chicagoland area. And Victor, you through Hafaspot provide another element for derbers, tournament fishermen, through the online. There's limitless opportunities for tournament fishing. And you do it at Hafaspot, again, to reiterate, boat, bank, kayak. Cover it all. Now, Daniel, what are you doing? What's yours is bank or kayak?
I actually have a canoe, and I started with Hafaspot like 2 years ago.
Okay.
and now I got my boat, and I'm gonna do the opens next year.
Oh heck yeah, dude! So you're gonna fish the Bassmaster Opens next year.
Yeah,
You are amazing. Well, oh my God,
I'm gonna try.
I didn't know
I'm
this.
gonna give it a try.
Give it up! Wow, holy cow, bud! We're gonna follow you the whole way. Hashtag Team Hafaspot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, definitely.
Oh man,
And so, Pat, that's a perfect example. Daniel just mentioned that he's been fishing and dealing with Hafaspot for the last 2 years or so, and now he's talking about fishing the opens next year. One thing about Hafaspot with me personally is I started working with the Hafaspot app about a year ago, just as something as fulfilling a lifelong dream of competing against other fishermen across the country. So I found the Hafaspot app. I've been fishing about 9 to 10 tournaments since last year. Had the opportunity to meet Pat and you, Victor, and Ben Milliken and some of those other guys.
and Ike, yep, and Ike was up.
Guys. And it gave me the opportunity as an amateur angler to first of all compete against some other amateurs across the country. And like Daniel just mentioned, I just entered the MLF Phoenix BFLs for the Northeast Division starting next April. So
Nice.
I don't believe that if
Heck
I would have
yeah.
been involved in Hafaspot, I would have never even thought that I had the opportunity or the skill set to compete at that level. But Hafaspot and Victor and his team down there, and competitive anglers like Daniel and guys like you who support this program have given us the opportunity to compete and fulfill a dream, which some of us amateur guys and bank fishermen and weekend warriors give the opportunity to see what we have to offer.
Yeah, dude.
Yep.
Very well
Excellent.
said. Very well said, Anthony. And look what you did, Victor. Look at the spark that Hafaspot has created, the competitive spark. I mean, Daniel fishing the opens, all right? And you got Anthony going the BFL deal. I mean, come on, bro. I mean, that's a lot of weight on your shoulders, Victor. You've got a lot of kids now to take care of.
Yeah, and actually next year we qualified this year for the Pan American event for the second time for Mexican team.
Yes.
And we're going to the Arkansas River next year. So
Oh my gosh.
pumped
Good,
about that.
excellent.
Heck yeah,
Yeah,
give it up for Victor qualifying for the
Okay, I see.
Yeah, bud.
Very good.
Yeah,
That's your second time. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
right
remember
now
with
it came
Johnny
up-
Cox the first time.
Yeah. First time I went in 2018 to Okeechobee and we fished against the John Cox, Scott Martin, Scott Martin's dad, everyone. It was an
Scott
amazing
Martin's
event.
dad. Yeah. And
Well,
and Keith Carson.
David Dudley and everything. Actually, right now, just before we came up, you said if you were a Berkeley bait, which one would you be? I think I will be the King Walker because that bait was the one we won for getting to the championship this year.
I love it, Victor. I love it. And of course, Berkeley and Abu.
Actually, I have the bait right now with me.
Let's
I don't
see.
know if you can see it in the camera very well, but this bait actually was the chrome color originally, right?
My favorite, yes.
If you can see it out, it has no color left.
Oh my gosh. You know what you call that color, Victor? You know what it's called now? It's
What?
called taint, because it tain't no color at all.
Yeah, so this bait was a big deal for us right now for that event, so that's why that thought came to me,
Wow, dude. Yeah, that's awesome. And of course, Berkeley and Abu are sponsors of Hafaspot in some
Exactly.
online derms. You guys got a bunch of combos you've been giving out to winners, right? Of Abu Garcia
Exactly.
stuff. So,
Yeah.
Victor, you're doing a cool thing, and there's a lot of stuff in the works for Hafaspot. I know. I mean, and Daniel and Anthony, we really look forward to you guys telling us more about your path and your endeavors to the ultimate goal of, I guess, being a competitive professional tournament angler. Is that safe to say that's your goal? It's got to be, right, Daniel? You're fishing the opens.
Yeah.
Right? And it's got to be, Anthony, you're working your way. You're working your way at that. Am I just assuming, or am I right?
No, you are absolutely right, Pat. That's something that's definitely on my plate. I'm looking forward to next year competing at that level, and just seeing how well I do against other anglers across the Northeast and across the northern half of the country. And I'm excited to work with you guys, Stray Cats, and Victor at Hafaspot, and continuing to compete against Daniel and the rest of the guys on my Bass Tarts team there from on Hafaspot. So I'm excited. I'm going to give it a shot.
Heck yeah, dude.
Excellent.
I like your attitude. And I'm going to be doing the Hafaspot Derb online next week. So I'll be on there. I don't know. Daniel, you want to fish against me next week?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why not?
I'll text you. I'll text you the day
Okay.
I'm going out, and we'll have a little derp. All right. We'll get Victor in on it too, but he'll win because he's in Mexico. You know what I mean? I mean, he's just gonna be
You
putting.
got the big one.
He gonna be slapping tens on the Hafaspot board. Daniel, where do you live? Daniel, where you at?
I'm currently in Florida.
In Florida. Okay, so you
Yeah.
got bigs there too. No, I'm not fishing against you. Where Anthony, where you
I
at?
fish against these guys. One thing I would like to mention about Hafaspot, which I think that really piqued my interest, and I give good big kudos to Hafaspot and their team, is besides the worldwide tournaments that they have every couple of months, most of their tournaments are not only divided up by bank, boat, and kayak. It also divides the country between north and south, so it gives us northern guys an opportunity to fish against guys that are in the same type of climate as us, and that makes it a little bit more fair. But it gives a great competition. Big kudos to Victor and his team for that.
Good concept.
Even though I enjoyed fishing against Daniel and then the rest of those guys down south, it is difficult living in Poconos here in Northeast Pennsylvania to compete against guys that are in Mexico and Florida. But it's given me nothing but some more drive, and it gives me more opportunity and drive to learn my craft.
All right, I'll tell you what, Anthony. You and I will fish against those two, but they got to go to real shitty lakes. All right, and we'll have a contest to do that. What do you think? Sound fun?
I'm all for that. How about you, Daniel and Victor?
Yeah,
We're down for
definitely.
it.
But
We
even
can-
their worst lakes are probably better than ours.
We can fish a drop shot all day and we'll still
Yes.
win.
Yeah, I know you will. I know you will. Hey, Daniel, who's your greatest of all time angler? Who's your favorite?
I would say Jacob Wheeler. Yes.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah. Yeah.
And how about you, Anthony?
I have to go with Jacob Wheeler, and he's
It's
got
a hammer.
He does win tournaments, doesn't he?
does. Or Mark Neal. I look up to both of those guys.
Yeah. Did you ever see him? Did you ever see the movie Bait Shop?
I have.
Okay. Did you know that was Jacob Wheeler when he was a little boy in the movie
know
Bait
where.
Shop?
No way.
I'm telling you, boys. Later on tonight, after the Straight Cast show, I
I'll
need.
try. Yeah.
No, everybody buries the fact. It's like it's not. You can't. But when you watch it, you'll see that was Jacob Wheeler as a young boy, and also Mark Zona and Tommy Sanders are in it, and the Achy Breaky Heart guy, right?
Yes, yeah. I've missed all
Wow.
of that.
Yeah, that's a hell of a
I
movie.
would watch it again.
Cast of thousands, and it has a young Jacob Wheeler in it. You'll tell me I'm wrong when you see it. Yeah.
Right.
Hey, Victor, dude, thank you so much for the whole Hafaspot thing. Not only the support that you show us here at Straycast, these guys on the top of the screen, but the whole bass fishing galaxy. If you have not downloaded the Hafaspot app right now, you're amiss. Hunters, fishermen. I know you got a lot of stuff going on in the winter coming up, Victor, and maybe an event that is just unthinkable and grandiose in January. If we can pull this off, Victor.
Exactly.
It could be the
But
greatest bass fishing event of all time.
You didn't ask me which was my favorite angler of all time.
Oh my god! Oh, I'm sorry. Okay,
Yeah,
all right.
true.
Well, hold on. Let me. Okay, go ahead. Tell me, what's your favorite
You
angler
know-
of all time?
I think Patrick Renwick is the greatest angler of all time.
Oh my gosh, you need therapy now. You need therapy, Victor. But thank you so much. How about this? I'm the greatest unprofessional angler of all time. How's that?
That works for me.
I will accept that title. And Victor, thank you so much. I will see all of you guys soon, right?
Yes.
We're gonna get
Thanks for the time, everyone. And I would just like to get people invited to download the app. We have a bunch of free tournaments and some other derbies. There's a tournament for everyone. For starters, medium anglers, or more serious anglers, we have everything in the app. So please go and download it and have fun.
There it is. That's the main thing. Have fun and smile like Victor always does. And Daniel is because he's going to fish the opens. And look at Anthony, all happy there because he loves fishing. Bass, bring us all together. Look at us four in these boxes right here. We're all different, but the same thing as the bass, right? Give me an internet high five. All you guys. Internet high five. That's how we do it. That's how we do it in Straight Cast. All right. Put the power poles down, guys. Watch the rest of the show. We have Cooper Gallant, Cole Sands. We got some sneak guests. Man, it's going to be amazing. All right? Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere.
Okay.
We'll see you. Thanks.
Thank you very much.
Daniel, you better kick ass in the opens.
Yes, I will.
Anthony, you too.
I appreciate that.
Peace, guys. I'm Pat Renwick. Put the power poles down. Don't go anywhere. Coming back. Coop Gallant, Cole Sands.
Want to know the difference between power bait and other soft plastics? Ask the fish. Berkeley scientists have. Thousands of flavors tested on thousands of fish. Natural. Man-made. Every bait that's ever hit the water. No matter the shape, size, or color, power bait is the only one that is scientifically proven. Fish bite and will not let go.
Oh, shit. Here they go.
Oh, I'm gonna do my own thing.
Nice. Oh, no. You think I'll make it?
Welcome back. This is the glorified version of a bass fishing talk show. Please make no mistakes about that. Everything here is glorified, okay? And we are pretty happy right now to bring you the return of Into the Great Wide Opens. And I don't know if my co-host is here or not.
I'm here. I'm here, Todd.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bass Galaxy, give it up for the one and only Brad Leitner. He's a Bassmaster Opens competitor. And I'm pretty excited right now to introduce the next two dudes. Brand new Bassmaster Elite Series anglers. Fresh out of the opens. Give it up for Cole Sands and Cooper Gallant. Yeah. That's how you bass fishing talk show. Coop, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Keep cutting in and out, but I can hear you.
Yeah, because you look mean right now. You look really mean right now, Coop.
Really?
Yeah. And Cole, you look freaking amazing. You look like an Elite Series angler. Cole,
I try, man.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, Coop, not so much right now. No, now he does. Now Coop looks like an Elite Series angler. He does. Hey, you're so much of an Elite Series angler, Coop, that Patterson over at Sims is giving away a pair of Challenger boots in your honor tonight. What do you think of that?
That's awesome.
Yeah. All you got to do is like and share the live Facebook feed. If you didn't do it already, you're a dum-dum because you get a chance to pick colors and size of the Sims Challenger boots. So give it up for Sims and Patterson for the like and share giveaway. Woo! Oh, take it off of privates. We got to see your privates so we can make sure that we can like and share this. Hey, Cole. Congratulations. Congratulations. Welcome to the Bassmaster Elite Series.
Ready, you're a dum-dum.
Thank you, man. Glad to make it.
Yeah, dude. You and Coop both are an example. You're inspirers. You know how you always hear the bullshit on Instagram about influencers and stuff like that? Well, you guys are inspirers, and here's why. You did this in your first full year, both of you. And that is a major accomplishment. Cooper told us he was going to do it. All right? He told us. He was determined to do it. He's even got a gosh dang YouTube series about it. You know what I mean? He's going to do it. And then I start seeing about this Cole Sands dude. This Titan from over in Tennessee. And I'm like, damn. And he's got the length. You got the bass and hair. So that's a plus. And I'm like, all right, man. All right. So this guy comes out 1 year. You guys are grand inspirers. And Brad, I'm going to turn this all over to you in a minute, but I think we would be amiss. Oh, by the way, I didn't get to talk to you, Brad, before this. I got special guests coming on to left hook these guys and punch them in the face and stuff like that. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I was kind of getting I was at the doctor's office. Long story short, got everything's fine.
Are you pregnant again?
I think so.
Okay.
Could be. I hope not.
All right. Well, I'm glad you're here. But we have another Tennessee River Titan's going to pop in here. And we have a North Country surprise guest to punch Coop.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. But anyway, back to the point of the matter here. We would be amiss if we did not mention these amazing statistics of both Cole and Coop. And now, mind you, you guys each fished the 9 derbs that existed this year, right? There was 9 of them, guys?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Now, Cole, get this. All right. I'm going to run this down to you here.
Okay.
In your 9 derbs, all right, you finished 22nd, 18th, 20th, 47, 20th, 58, 4th, 76, 128th, and 10th. All right? So that's 9 derbs. 9 derbs. You had a tanker in there, right? What was that, Cherokee?
Yeah.
Cherokee was a tanker, right?
Yeah, the one I should have done good at was the one I bombed.
Yeah, exactly. Right up your system there.
Yeah.
And so I got to ask the Ginger Ninja, our producer here, out of those 9 tournaments, what was his average finish per tournament?
41.
41st place average.
We got a weird. I had to double check because it's weird. You'll see.
Okay, gotcha. Now Coops. Let's go to Coops. These are. I probed Ronnie Moore and I probed him hard, bud. I'm not gonna kid you, Coop. I probed the heck out of that kid, and I got these hard facts. Now, all right. Out of the 9 derbs that you fished, Coop, you were 26, 14, 109th, 25th, 3rd, 29th, 123rd, and 1st. Of course, at Cherokee. Now, where you screwed up, Cole. But anyway, what's his average?
41.
41.
Yeah.
Holy shnikes.
Yeah, I had to double check.
So do you get this, Cole? Do you get this, Coop? You both averaged 41st place out of 9 tournaments. And you made the Elite Series. Now, in the air, that doesn't seem good, does it? It doesn't. I mean, it's okay, but it doesn't seem like elite, does it? I mean, in my head, it don't. But here's the fact. This is the inspiration. There's so many anglers out there, like Brad, right above you, that are going to fish 9 derbs, right? You're going to fish 9 derbs.
Right.
Now you got to get the average, Brad. 41st, that's inspiration, right? You can do that. You can do it.
Well,
Choder, you can do it.
I would say, like, yeah, it sounds like 41st isn't that great a finish, but after fishing the opens a little bit, like, you're kicking some ass in 41st place. There's no doubt about it.
And I know that, but here's the thing. If you think about it, with the PMA that Gerald Swindle invented, and the glass half full that Seth Feider invented, then 41st that's easy. That's a cakewalk. And and Coop did it. And Cole did it.
Coop did it.
In their
Cole
first
did it.
year. In their first year. Now, these guys are beasts, though. But they're grand inspirers. We said that at the beginning.
Sure.
We said that at the beginning. And I'm going to shut up in a minute, but I just want everybody to know how amazing these guys did and why they're Elite Series anglers. Get this. Cole, out of the 14 tournaments that you fished, the 14 BASS tournaments total that you fished, you brought home $47,534. Okay? And you caught 324 pounds of bass. Now, that's a lot of LBs, right? That's a lot of LBs. Now, Ninja, how many pounds?
For Cole?
Yeah, dollars per pound.
For Cole
did Cole average?
$146 per pound.
Cole, get that. Every bass you caught in those 14 tournaments you
70
fished
cents.
for BASS. Let's put 146 bones in your pocket. What do you think about that?
I'll take that. I wish that's the way it worked for every bass I got.
Well, there it is. I mean, wouldn't bassing just be that easy if at all it was? $146 a pound. But think about it. 14 tournaments, it's pretty good. 2-3 years, not bad. Now, get this. Coop Gallant, the mega superstar from up north, YouTube sensation, bigger than Hasselhoff in Japan. Coop Gallant, he 375 pounds of bass you caught, Coop. You fished 13 tournaments, by the way. Cole was one more than you. 375 pounds of bass you caught. And you won $98,659. Andy, what's that? What's he average?
Coop's got some grade A stuff.
Yeah.
It's $263 per pound.
Whoa. That's in Canadian money or American?
That's American.
American money.
So he's really rich in Canada.
Holy shit, you are. You're richer than Mercer in Canada and Gussie.
He's so rich he froze.
Yeah, you're frozen now, Coop. Oh my gosh. Where did Coop go? Hey, Cole, pretend you're Coop and answer how he would.
I mean, up here in Canada, that's just what we do. We get the job done. There's the inflation, so it sounds good, but in all reality, it's not all that good. But it's just what we do up here.
Dude, Coop. Coop. Cole. Whoever that just was, dude, that was an amazing Cooper impersonation. You just nailed it. Like you're an elite. We know you're an elite. Oh my gosh.
Coop.
What is going on here? The whole dang thing is blowing up. Everybody's never done. This guy that's sneak attacking us now has a show of his own, and he's coming in like first time caller.
Come on.
and we lost his roaster, the guy he was gonna roast. Where's he at? Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for oh my gosh, and It's the Tennessee River Titan, Matthew Robertson, and Jamie Bruce from the Get the Net podcast. Holy shit. And it's
What's up, boys?
What's going on?
What is up?
Hey, did you see this? Brad and Cole, you guys are getting left hooked here. What the heck's going on?
We are. I don't know, Pat. You're throwing in some big stars now.
Yeah. I mean, we got Brucey. We got Brucey from Kenyatta. And we got
Choder.
Yeah. Choder from almost in Kenyatta. And, of course, Matt, you got some competition in the Tennessee River Titan division next year.
I got competition on one, like I'm gonna whoop his ass on every other one.
You hear that, Cole?
I hear him. He's talking.
Get him some, he might have me one up on Chickamauga, but he can get him some on any other one.
Okay. Hey, he's got some pretty luxurious hair, Matthew.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, man. I've like for what it's worth, I've actually known who Cole was for a pretty good while now, and we've talked before on here. And dude, that like kid's a good. Like I call you a kid, you're not a kid, but
everybody's a kid to us.
That's no disrespect,
yeah.
but no, dude, he's a good fisherman, and yeah, he'll be able to handle his own on the Tennessee River along with any other lakes. You know, he's one that's proved himself.
Yeah, I mean, for crying out loud, Matt, the kid comes in just like your bud Coop. In Fish's
Coop
9.
ain't my bud. He's my enemy.
Oh, wait. Do we got Coop back or what? Is he there? Coop.
Hey, unmute your mic.
Yeah. Somebody's muted. I don't know. But Coop, look at this. There you
My
are.
Wi-Fi here is terrible.
Yeah, Coop, you should have went to the gosh damn Starbucks for this show. Then. What's wrong with you? And look who's here. Look who's here to congratulate you. I flew him in all the way from Kenyatta, the host of the Get the Net podcast.
Hey, you say that?
Yeah. And Matt Robertson with full guns out. Full guns. Yes.
Yeah. I don't believe Matt that Cooper's not his buddy either, because Cole looks like Matt and Cooper had a baby without Defoe watching.
Wow. That's a beautiful, beautiful. Yes. I see every bit of it.
And he seems like a damn beauty too. So
that.
I'm happy to see you boys.
He really did. He's the he's the love child of these two. I could tell.
Oh, if you get out of hand, I'm gonna spank you.
If I do,
yeah.
Good, come on with it.
Hey, Cole, Cole, you've been doing a few podcasts, I'm sure, since you qualified. You didn't know what the hell you were getting into here, did you?
No, it's always fun if I get on with Matt. We've been on one or two before, and you never know what you're going to hear from him.
Unreal. And Matt, you and Coop been chilling out for a little bit. You guys been last time I talked to you, you guys were feeling good on some adult Coca-Colas at the beach, bull shark fishing.
Yeah, let me tell you something. You know, whenever I met Coop this past spring down in Florida, he stayed with us at the Harris Chain that week. And I'll be honest with you, I didn't know whenever I met him that we was going to spend probably a month together in the next year, you know. And he's become one of my good buddies. I'd do anything for him. And yeah, we had a good time on the beach for sure. We set up on a high tide with some surf rods, and the tide dropped out a couple hours later. We're 100 yards from the water, and the dude in a bicycle drives through the lines, and I just I didn't know what to do, stripping all the line out, so I just tightened back at the hook and started trying to slow, and I stopped him. And you never seen a dude so mad and you laugh.
Torquing the ugly stick, torquing it. Look at Brucey up there, just smiling like a Cheshire cat. Look at you.
Oh yeah, bud. I'm taking her all in. This is good.
Yeah.
Pretty low budget on these guys though, like lots of vertical screens.
Yeah. I don't know what's going on.
It up on that front.
Yeah. The and that I know you. Oh, there. I like upside down, Matt. Oh, there you are.
Good, bud.
Yeah.
That better?
Oh, there you go. Hey,
take your tarp off.
Huh?
Said take your tarp off. Let's see what you've been working on. My Instagram's clogged.
I got
on the
the
treadmill.
cut looking good, homies.
No. The he's talking about the guns, Matty.
Oh,
Tarp's
Yeah.
your shirt, bud.
Yeah.
Let's see that bag of milk.
You motherfucker.
I know I'm not going to see him for a bit, so I'm not going to get punched for at least a few months.
Next time. It ain't going to be no pulling over and talking. I'm going to pull over and tackle you off at lunch.
Smash him right off the Lund. Hey,
I'm just kidding, bud. You're still my favorite.
So
I know. I love you, Bruce.
Brucey, you doing all the opens next year?
I don't know. I've been setting up like outside of Walmart and that, trying to do a little fundraising. It's not looking great, but
Is it a Go F Me account?
No, I might. Those Sims rubber boots come in size 15, so I might just buy one of those and live in it, and then I can pay my entry fees and slide on.
You got a size 15 shoe?
Yeah, those
should
Sims
just do
boots
porno.
you're giving away. Whoever
Nice.
wins should just ask for 15 and live in it.
Gosh,
I love
dang.
those.
Brucey, as much as them houses cost in Canada, you'd sell that thing and afford it for a couple of years.
Hey, so Matt, how's Choder doing as host of Into the Great Wide Opens?
I think he's doing a good job.
Yeah, he is.
I think he needs
buddy.
to put his hat around backwards so he can see his face a little better.
Oh, there you are.
I quite
There we
didn't
go.
make it home. I'm sitting on the side of the road, and yeah. Matt's my new roommate. I'm moving down to Matt's house in January.
Yeah.
We're gonna hang out and shoot divers and catch bass,
bass.
maybe.
Oh, okay. Excellent. I'll come visit you
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah, it'll
Yeah.
be fun.
Matt, who's the best wingman ever in the history of wingmen?
Probably myself. I don't need no help.
Oh, come on. Come on, dude. You know the answer to that. Who is me? Who sets up his brother?
Patty.
Yeah, thank
Patty said that's pretty
Thank
good.
Brucey, you hear how quick he kicks me to the curb?
I know.
No. It's people. It's hard to say. People think you're my dad, so it's like my wingman can't be my dad.
I'm single. Why couldn't I be? I
right.
have years of game, Matthew. Years and years. And I have the gift of gab.
We both have the gift of gab.
You sure
we
do,
should
man.
really go out
You
together
sure
a
do.
little more often.
Matt, are you looking forward to 23 Elite Series? Like, I mean, I'm
Yeah,
being serious, man. I know, I know you and Fighter both since the year has ended have seriously been ready to fish already again.
Oh yeah, ain't no doubt. No, yeah, the only one I'm not really looking forward to is Seminole, and that's just because I know nothing about it.
And Cole's been practicing there like crazy. He kicks ass at Seminole.
Do you kick ass at
Yeah,
Seminole?
he's gonna kick your ass at Seminole.
I've been to Seminole 7 or 8 times in February. That's probably the one I'm looking forward to most.
See that, man? See that right there?
Are you serious?
Oh no.
Yeah.
You better stay off my spots.
we can share.
Hey, Coop, how you feeling about Seminole? You probably beat Matt there, right?
Sorry, say that one more time.
I said, how do you feel about Seminole? You will probably beat Matt there, won't you?
That's the plan.
Yeah.
I mean, I've never been there. I'm on Matt's page too. I know zero about it, but I'm looking forward to it for sure.
But your natural Canadian ability should allow you to beat Matt.
I hope so.
Cole, tell us something about Seminole.
I mean, it sets up a lot like Guntersville does that time of year in February. It'll be, if I had to guess, it'll probably be a grass deal, pre-spawn. They might be starting to spawn a little bit, but I think a lot of the staging areas, it'll be good if you like the Tennessee River. It's a little bit more like the Tennessee River than Florida fishing, I'd say.
I like the Tennessee River with no grass in it.
Yeah, I don't like that Tennessee River that much.
And he will be catching the fish on artificial lures. We know that. For sure. And level wind reels, most likely. Right? Hey.
Yeah.
Brucey, what do you want to say to your boy Coop there? I mean, I know that you guys have and the pressure's on you, by the way. You got to be next, Brucey. So yeah, to get
I
an
honestly
elite
think
deal.
he could qualify.
Yeah, he could. Of course he could, man. I believe.
Ain't no doubt. Like, he comes down here, catches a check and everyone, and if you do that, you're gonna make it.
Yeah, damn straight. Damn straight. Hey, Brucey, what do you got to say to Coop?
Brucey.
What's that, bud?
I sell your house and I'll give you $10 for that big silver trophy on top. That's your start.
That's where I eat my cereal out of. No, I mean, Coop made us proud, man. He was the only Canadian doing all 9 in the opens. I think I was the only other one. And yeah, I mean, couldn't be happier for him. I told him a few years ago when we first went fishing that I was like, you're going to the show, bud. And, you know, I've never seen that kind of drive in anyone before. And, you know, he's just a beauty. Like there's no one that deserves it more that I've met. He's sleeping in the dirt. He's grinding it out.
He really is.
Like at Hartwell, he was, you know, there was a hurricane watch and I felt like a big dog because I was coming off and there's one truck left in the parking lot and it was Coop. So couldn't be happier for you, bud.
Thanks,
But
Bruce.
I gotta say though, you gotta up your game on like your tackle organization and your gear. Like Coop had soaking wet cardboard tackle boxes. When I first met him, went fishing with him. You know, we hopped in his little micro truck and drove to whatever ramp. I get out, it's freezing cold, October. I get out, put my Pro Dry on, and Coop just looks me up and down. He's like, "Those are the deal, eh?" I was like, "Yeah, man, the Pro Dry is the best." And he's like, "No, I just mean a rain suit in general." He throws on like his mom's size 8 Sorel winter boots. He's wearing size 30 Bugle Boys and just puts on some patch ass Adams jacket. And we go fishing for 10 hours.
Yes. I didn't own a rain suit up until like 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Like I used to rock.
Well, neither did Matt. Matt left his rain suit at my house for like a year once. He did.
Yeah.
Hey, let me spring a little fact on y'all. No disrespect to my boys, but did y'all know Coop is the only Canadian to ever qualify for the Elite Series? The first to actually qualify for the Elite Series?
The boys would have.
They would have. I agree. Every one of them would have. But
Yes.
the fact
No
is, you're
question
the
there,
first
yeah.
one to qualify.
I get.
And he's the first one to qualify with a broken transom for half the year. I don't
Ain't
think
nothing-
anyone else has ever done that.
That's talent.
I got lucky with the weather, that's for sure.
No, I mean, pretty awesome. Seriously, major accomplishment, Coop. Wow, I didn't think about it like that. And again,
Yeah.
no disrespect to our friends.
Yeah,
And they certainly would
boys, you know,
qualify. They're
qualify,
freaking
but-
mallets. But wow.
Thanks, boys. Appreciate it.
Hey, Maddie, you had a good year, bud. You had what was it, 7th place?
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, for your sophomore year, I was very proud of you, honestly,
Yeah,
as
appreciate
you're a
it.
legitimate father and
Thanks, Pops.
and blood brother and all that stuff. And I gotta, you know, as a sophomore, I gotta ask you to give some advice to the new long hair on the Bassmaster Elite Series. Most guys with long hair are cool. I'm just gonna be honest about that.
Yeah, I think Cole's cool. Coop's all right. You know,
Give Cole some advice. We had enough of Coop already. Give Cole some advice.
I don't know if he needs too much advice, but one thing I'll say is, like, don't give a shit. Whenever I say don't give a shit, like,
Fish in your underwear. Is
Care,
that what you mean?
care about it if you do good, but don't care if you do bad. Like, it's okay to do bad as long as you go out there and know you did everything you could to do good. Like, leave it all out on the water and don't give a fuck at the end of the day.
Okay, that
Because
is good advice.
if you care too much about doing bad, you're going to do bad.
Yeah.
So if you care too
If that
much
makes
about
sense.
doing bad, you're going to do bad. Is that what you said?
Yeah, if that makes sense.
It does
at all.
make sense, actually. So don't overthink it.
Yeah.
Think like
It's
you're not
just
thinking.
all it is fishing. It's going out there and catching 5 bass. That's all it is.
Now, Matt, would you recommend that these two guys fish in their underwear for any tournaments for the first year?
Hey, listen, boys. I got your first sign covered whenever you do. I'll tell you that.
Say it again. You broke up.
I'll pay that first fine whenever you fish in your underwear. I promise. Can you not hear me?
That's like 5
Bad.
grand between. Oh,
You got me,
As
Pat?
long as you guys aren't in tighty whities, I'm okay with it.
Well, that's what Matt wears. We lost Matt. What did you say, Matt?
I said, if one of them will do it, I'll pay their first fine. 100%. I got 100%.
100% Matt will pay your first fine if you fish in your underwear. I don't know. It's out there.
For 30 for a minute on live, I'll pay your first fine. 60 seconds.
60 seconds on live. You know, Coop and Cole both be on live. They're very marketable.
I'm going to tell you something. One thing I learned about Coop after spending the week in South Carolina with him and all this year. Like, I thought I didn't give a shit. Okay? Like, I really thought I didn't give a shit about nothing. But that, and I'm not saying this like about nothing, but that boy don't give a shit. Like, he's got me beat on that. I love him to death, but he don't care.
He's the king of giving 0 Fs?
Yeah.
Wow.
Like, 100%. I think I'll do more, but he really don't give a shit.
He don't, because, Matt, I'll tell you, when he first, a lot of people, you know, they're I don't know. A lot of people come up and they're excited to see us, right? When we're at places. Yeah. And Coop comes up to me and he's like, "Hey, bud, I didn't used to like you, but I like you now."
That's what I'm saying.
Like, whoa, hey, nice to meet you too.
He told me he didn't like me at first.
See, I loved him. I loved him after that. I loved him.
I didn't like Matt at all.
See? That's why I love him.
Me too. I'd rather somebody come up and verbally abuse me than be super nice. I don't know. Am I a sicko? I have no idea.
No, it's honesty and your respect on it, so you don't get it back.
It's awesome. Hey, Brucey's kicking ass on the Get the Net podcast.
You know, boys, I can't hear anything you're saying.
Who's that? Coop? Coop's frozen again. He looks good, though. He looks like kind of like a Muppet right now with bushy eyes.
He loves the lounge mode. He throws the arm up and everyone.
He's hella lounge mode. He's got the Muppet eyebrows. Oh, he's back. There he is. Oh, froze again. Right there. Now he's looking like a mugshot. Hey, Brad, what are we doing? I guess this is the Into the Great Wide Open segment, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, we're talking about these future elite stars, basically. And you got some special guests, Brucey and my buddy Matt, and just BSing, I guess.
Yeah, shooting the shiznit, like I say. Yeah. Brad, are you going to do it next year? Are you going to do it?
I'm going to try my hardest. I'm going to give it all I have. I'm going to fish basically from January until October and see where the cards play. I feel good about it.
Okay. I like that. I like that answer. All right. So
here you go. It keeps hotting in. I'm good.
Oh, there's Coop again. He's dame arigato, Mr. Rebato. We had there he is right there. Hey, Cole.
Yeah.
If you could throw out one tournament in next year's Elite Series, throw it out. What's the tournament?
I'm going to get some hate for this one, but it's going to be St. Lawrence.
St. Lawrence. Okay,
oh
but that was a trick question. You were supposed to say, I'm not throwing anything out. I'm going to kick ass at every tournament. Matt Robertson and Coop, you're screwed. That's what you were supposed to say. That was a trick question.
I was too nice to say that stuff.
Hey, there's going to be more nitty-gritty and chirping, especially as you see more Canadians influx across the border and all these foreign Canadians start coming over here. You know what I mean, Cole? You're going to chirp the hell out of you because you know damn well Coop don't take no shit, and neither does Jamie, and neither do the Johnstons. You should see all the scars on their head. That's why they grow hair.
I gave them half.
Yeah. and Gussie, I mean, for crying out loud. I mean, there's going to be some chirping going on. That's all I'm saying. You know that. So stand firm. Stand firm, Cole Sands. You hear me?
I ain't going nowhere. I'm right here.
He's got her, bud. He's cool as a cucumber.
Yeah, I know. He's good. And he had the answer. He even answered his Cooper Gallant earlier. He's like, boom. He's going to be nailing it. Hey, who's you got like title sponsors right now, Cole?
Yeah, right now it's the Ozuri is my biggest sponsor.
Okay.
Hoping to get a bigger one, really a title sponsor for next year. But that's kind of the fun right now is, ever since I got home from this last tournament, is trying to grind out a couple presentations and resumes and kind of get it sent out to people and, get it in the right hands. So that's the fun of it in these next couple of weeks.
Going forward, I'm giving you permission to tell everybody that you send out proposals to that Matthew Robertson is your agent. Okay? You can tell them that. You have my permission to tell them that.
Okay. I don't know if that'll hurt me or help me.
Yeah, Matt's got you.
Good I am at those proposals.
Yes. Matt says, can you please sponsor me so I don't have to go over and bang someone's head on the manifold? And that's what stuff like that. So you just want him. He's a hard sell. He's a hard sell. Now, Coop Gallant, you who's your sponsors right now? You got quite a few buckled up.
Yeah, so next year title sponsor will be Loomis. I'm currently with Dakota Lithium, Sims, Exxon, Mercury, Nitro, Vanderland Building, Ganyan Sports. Yeah, and we're going to be rolling with them going into next year 100%.
Nice. Can Cole borrow a few of those? He just had Ozuri.
What do you got going on?
I've got several more.
Coop, see if one of these sponsors will hook you up with a damn microphone.
Yeah, for crying out loud, Coop. You got a YouTube channel and everything, and you're doing it from the porta potty at freaking Outdoor World Johnny Morris or something. I don't know what's back there.
We're up in nowhere at some cabin, no Wi-Fi.
What's up, Maddie?
I got Patty.
You got all right. Hey, Bass Galaxy, give it up for the one and only Bassmaster Elite Series.
I want to congratulate Cole and Coop though, for real boys. Hell of a job, man. It's I know how hard it is, and yeah, y'all, both of you's hell of a fisherman. And yeah, welcome.
There it is. All right,
Thanks, Matt.
Thanks, Matt. Thanks for popping in here. We appreciate you.
Yeah.
I'll see you next week.
All right, homie.
Peace.
See y'all boys.
Later. That's Matt Robertson.
See ya.
He's a beast.
bud.
He's a beast. Hey, Coop. One of your cool sponsors, Sims, is as we know, giving away the 7-inch Challenger boots. Patterson and Peter Marcano over there giving away either the black or the white pair, and they're pretty badass. You got them, don't you?
Yep.
Yeah, I like them because they make me feel like a Jedi. I'm going to be honest. Like, anytime I wear cool Challenger stuff, it makes me feel like a Jedi. Do you know what I'm saying, Coop?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. It's kind of like I'm like Han Solo in real life. Is how I feel.
Yeah.
Whenever I wear Sims. And if you don't understand me, that's quite okay. All you need to understand.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah, you're picking up what I'm putting down, and that's why we're mind melding. But here's what the deal is. Right now, a lucky Cooper Gallant fan. You got fans now, Coop. Like, you got fans. You're a YouTube star, big in Japan. You're on Into the Great Wide Opens twice with Choder. It's been an amazing ride for you so far. You got all kinds of good stuff to look forward to. And because of you, a lucky viewer tonight is getting the Challenger boots. Did you send that to him? Can we do this through the Miracle of Modern Science?
I got the winner right here.
Okay. What do you want, a drum roll or medieval? You want medieval or drum roll?
Drum roll.
Drum roll. Okay. Here we go. And the winner of the Sims 7-inch Challenger boot, compliments of Sims, Patterson, Leith, Peter Marcano, and of course, Bassmaster Elite Series angler Cooper Gallant, is
Randall Beauchamp. I think that's how you say it. Randall Beauchamp.
Randall Beauchamp.
Beauchamp. Beauchamp.
Are you saying Bobby Boucher? Is alligators on the record? They got all them teeth and no toothbrush, Cooper?
Yeah, Randall Beauchamp.
Randall Beauchamp. Okay, Randall, you need to direct message Straycast Bookface page and attention J.R. Ewing. And he's going to get the information to Sims, and we're getting you, tell us your size, your address, and the color, black or white. And we're going to send you the 7-inch Sims boots. Compliments of Cooper Gallant and Sims. Thanks, Coop. Thanks, Sims. Woo! That's how you bass fish and talk show. You see that? You see that shit? All right, there it is. Hey, hey, Cole, good luck next year. For real. We're super proud of you. We had our eyes on you, and you're kicking ass, man. 1 year. Coop, you as well. Grand inspirers to many out there in the bass fishing galaxy. Even these two guys right here, right there. Two Bassmaster Opens competitors that are hoping to do what you two guys just did. All right? So give it up for yourselves, Cooper Gallant and Cole Sands. You guys kick freaking ass. That's awesome.
Thank
You're
you.
Bassmaster Elite Series anglers. Cole, don't forget that. You're a Bassmaster Elite Series angler. Coop, you're a Bassmaster Elite Series angler. That's ridiculous, right? I mean, it's a dream come true, guys. Now you need AOYs, you need classics, you need Bass Fishing Hall of Fame, and then you need more AOYs, and then you need more classics, and all kinds. It just keeps building. You know what I mean? It's the dream,
100%.
man. It's the dream, bud. Build it and they come. Our next guy's coming up from Cal Sag Bass. They're local derbers, man, but they got the same dream you guys do. Same dream you guys do. Hey, Jamie Bruce, Cole Sands, Brad Leitner, and you, Cooper Gallant. Thanks for coming on tonight, man. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate you.
Thanks, Pat.
Appreciate
Hey,
you.
good job again, fellas. We better get out of here before Hafa Chicago.
Hey, Cole, I need you to win some tournaments, and then you get back on the Stray Cash show, okay? And Coop, you too.
Let's do it.
All right, you got to win some derbs, and you guys got an instant ticket to ride right here.
Let's go.
All right, boys. Hey, Bass Galaxy, give it up one more time for these guys. Put the power poles down. Don't go anywhere. We still got the Tin Cup Whiskey Like and Share giveaway. And now we got the Cal Sag Bass guys coming up after these messages. See you in a minute. Step up your game. It has been said that professionals are only as good as the tools they work with, and Alpha Angler has developed the ultimate set of tools for you, the competitive angler. Alpha Angler custom rods, brought to fruition by the passion of master craftsman Jake Boomer and 2017 BASS Angler of the Year Brandon Palaniuk. Alpha Angler rods are custom made in the USA. Designed and engineered to be perfect, Alpha Angler utilizes a very unconventional approach to making the very best bass rods, from drop shotting to flipping. Alpha Angler's focus is on building perfectly balanced tournament-grade bass rods at an affordable price. Join the Alphalution today and purchase direct at alphaangler.com. Step up your game. alphaangler.com.
together. Get some Kevin Van Dam's line and lure. You can launch it a mile. Still going. Better stick to fishing.
Welcome back, welcome back. This is the glorified version of a Bass and Talk Show. I was just practicing karate in the garage. And this is my favorite part of the evening. I'm not going to kid you. I've been looking forward to having my buds on. These are some local boys. These are the South Side Hitmen from Chicago. These are the OGs of the Cal Sag Bass Anglers. Give it up for these local champions right here, Bass Galaxy. Hell yeah. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I'm going to go around the rosy as I see it here, as we did in Little League. And up at the top left, that's Kevin Higgins. He's the tournament director of Cal Sag. Give it up for Kevin Higgins. Dang straight. Yes, Bass Galaxy, I like it. They're subdued right now. They're subdued, yes. And then there's no stranger to Stray Cast. He's in the top right, and he looks extra smart. Can I get a hell yeah for JP High? He's the hip-hop fisherman, and he's the weighmaster for Cal Sag. JP High. Hi, JP. Hi. Now I see a guy who is no stranger to the weight room or the beach, and he's always working on his fitness. I'm his witness. Ladies and gentlemen, that is Brian Jackson. He's the AOY and the Battle for the Belt champion on the River Division. It's Brian Jackson. Hi, Bri.
What's up, Pat?
What's up, dude? Congratulations.
Thanks.
Hey, now look at this guy over here. He's from somewhere in an undisclosed location, somewhere in a government bunker. He is the El Jefe, the boss of Cal Sag, and that is Dave Figley, Bass Cat Dave.
How are you doing?
What's up, Dave? Welcome to the Straight Cast Show.
I got some of Jackson's props behind me.
You have what?
I have Brian props behind me.
It's everybody's echoing tonight.
Yeah, turn your radios down, please.
Turn the radio down. Hey, here's one of my favorite guys in the world. He catches smallmouth flipping milfoil and wins tournaments doing it. That's a true story I just made up, but he's always flipping. He's Eddie Redbud Serwinski, and he is the Big Lake Division champ of Cal Sag, and he won over on St. Clair. That's Eddie. Hi, Ed. What's up, Red Bud?
How you doing, Pat?
Good.
To see you.
You too, bud. I'm really glad you were able to make it tonight. I know your plane arrived at the last minute, and we got you in here, and we're pretty excited to see you there. And
right on. Got my tech person to help us out with the connection here, so we're all good.
Hey, bassing ain't easy. You know what else ain't easy? Being AOY on Lake Michigan on the south side. And yeah, you know who did it? Jeff Miller. He's your AOY, Cal Sag Bass Big Lake. Hi, Jeff Miller.
How you doing, Pat?
Good to see you, bud. How you doing there?
Too. Good, real good.
So what we have assembled here is, Dave, let me just have you tell everybody, what the heck, why did you come up with this whole Cal Sag Bass deal on the south side, northwest Indiana area?
Basically, I just wanted to put something together, man, where everybody was putting the money in, getting 100% of the money out. And I wanted to draw in the best guys in the area because all the guys on here, except with probably me, were out every weekend beating up on everybody. And they were beating up on, 8, 10, 12, 14 boats. And you might have 4 or 5 of the best guys, but you don't have all of them. Now we're drawing all the best guys on the water in one area. And, that's what matters. I mean, guys like the money, but the best thing is to beat all the guys that are the best guys on the water in your area.
You really do, Dave. You have the best group of anglers. These are singles tournaments. And I mean, and I've been fishing derbs. When I used to fish derbs, I was fishing against all these guys right here. Against Brian Jackson. Against Red Bud. Again, well, maybe not Jeff Miller because I didn't go on that big lake. I knew Jeff had beat me, so I didn't even fish against Jeff Miller. But I mean, the point of the matter is, Dave, you are exactly right. You got some of the best anglers in the area to basically focus their attention to show their true skills in a singles division in this area, and it was not heard of before. It was not happening, Dave. All right,
No,
it wasn't.
No, I mean what was going on was guys were with some of these bigger national organizations, which are great. We all love them. We all still fish them, but the reality is they're taking 80%, maybe paying out 70% of the money, and the rest of the money's going down south to the people who are really drawing a lot of boats. Just because we don't draw as many boats up here, it's just bass fishing's not as big up here.
Yeah, we live in the armpit of the nation.
Doesn't mean we shouldn't be paying 100% of the money back to these guys. So our guys are great sticks. I put our guys against anybody anywhere in the country. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely, Dave. And I like the fact that I'm just going to say it, no disrespect, because you'll agree with me. You had no idea what you were doing. You just wanted to come out and start an organization that would benefit the anglers of the area. That was really the sole purpose, and allow you to fish a tournament that you enjoyed fishing yourself. I mean, that's the selfish motive, but it's okay. I mean, isn't that it?
Yeah, I mean, all it is that I wanted to win when I ever win, if I ever win. I'd like to beat guys that I know I did something that day, not going home with an extra $400 in my pocket saying I just beat a bunch of, I'm a bump slayer.
Now, here's the hard part.
You win one of these derbies out here, you're beating the guys on our bodies of water up here that are the best guys on the water. And you know what? A hell of a group of guys. I have no experience running bass tournaments. Thank God for, Jackson and Kevin Higgins and all of you guys, Pat, all you guys have helped immensely, and I'm hoping to step away from that role completely at one point and just go fishing. But man, it's been a lot of fun, and the guys are great guys, and I've learned a shitload.
Yeah, I mean, everybody does learn from each other on these tournaments. And back to the point that you didn't have any idea what you were doing. You weren't supposed to have any idea, but you had you were able to draw upon talents of others. For example, once you brought Higgins in, Higgins was fishing. Hi, Kevin Higgins. You were Kevin's was fishing some of the derbs and fishing other leagues, but you brought Kevin in this year basically as a tournament director. Somebody that was going to be unbiased, wasn't afraid to tell somebody, nah, you messed up, buddy. This isn't just a friendly deal. We're fishing for real money now. Kevin, I commend you for the way you turned things around this year. JP High, as big of a goofball as you are. Can I get a hell yeah, JP?
Give me a hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Why is he Kevin, why is he so calm today? Dave, what's wrong with him? And he looks so smart.
He looks tired.
Yeah, are you tired, JP?
I don't know what I'm allowed to say on here.
JP, but I want to tell you, sincerely, you do a damn good job at the scales. I mean, you really do. Weighing fish ain't easy, especially when you got all these guys Hawkeyeing you, like Brian Jackson. One bump from Brian Jackson in the shoulder and you're in the hospital. I mean, plain and simple. But JP, I commend you. You do a damn good job. I mean that, JP. For real.
Thank you, everyone. I just wish it would not be windy one time this year.
Yeah, I know. It really makes a difference. JP.
Put the scales on the less windy side of the buildings.
See, Ed's an engineer. See that? That? I don't know, Ed. There's only one outlet, and we only have a 10-foot cord. We only have a 10-foot cord, Ed. I don't know what to tell you.
Maybe we'll have to supply you with a longer cord.
Well, yeah, thank you. We have grab one out of the landscaping supply closet for Redbud. If you need something landscaped, call Ed. But don't call him because he's super busy. Right, Ed?
Yeah, right on. Too busy fishing.
But JP, hell of a job for real. This is the third or second year we're doing this, Dave. Was this the third or second year?
Third year. It's the third year, Pat.
Third
Sorry,
year.
I'm in Brian Jackson's garage. That's why all the awards are behind me.
Wait, are you guys really in the same spot? And then you mute and what is going on here?
Well, you know what? I wanted to, I was going to fake it and claim those as my awards, but I thought it wouldn't be right.
I didn't know what was going on here. I'm like, that's a similar.
Well, you knew those were my plaques, Pat.
Should have went with it, Dave.
Dave, I wasn't sure, Dave. I know you're a hell of an angler, so I couldn't tell. I thought you were maybe holding out on us here or something. I didn't know.
Yes, he's done a hell of a job. Third year. All these guys have been doing a hell of a job. I love them all. I'm just so thankful that we have a group of anglers who are not only great anglers, compete super hard, but man, these guys are really, really good at solving problems on their own. So they don't call me, they don't call Kevin, they don't, every now and then, but they just do a great job of solving their own problems on the water and doing things the right way.
Hey, Jackson, what is Figley to your right or left?
He's to my right.
Okay, so all right, look to your left real quick, Brian. Dave, take it now. Take it.
What am I supposed to do that?
Yeah. Never mind.
With
It's all
my
good.
phone?
We did it. Hey, Brian, I want to tell you something, bud. You came on the Stray Cast show at the beginning of the year, at the beginning of the Cal Sag Bass season. Figley, you remember. And,
yeah, of course.
And you were with him. And he basically said, look out, mama, there's a white boat coming down the river. He didn't say it exactly like that. He said, it's a cold bowl of chili when love lets you down, but it's the belt I'm after. He didn't say that either, but he said something like it. You know what I mean? And you said, Brian, you were going to win in a nutshell, in essence. And you did. You not only won, like, the classic, but you won the belt, but you won the AOY, bud. I mean, that's a lot. That's a lot. How you feel? You feel okay about you right now? That's a big deal.
Yeah,
it really is, Bri.
It really means a lot. I mean, I do pretty good in the spring, and I hold my own at that time. And in the summertime, I got to catch up with these guys that are getting into the grass. And, I was able to kind of stay in the pack during that time. But I really took off in the fall and got some big bites and, finished really strong in the last couple derbies here. I won one before the classic and won the last one. And I think I finished third in the one before that. So I really got strong going at the end of the year and, kind of sealed the deal. So I'm happy. These guys are very good. I never know what's going to happen. They make me nervous every single time because they catch them. And, you got to compete every day.
Dude, you are so competitive. Like, I mean, I'm not going to kid you. I'm at every weigh-in talking a lot, and I see you in the crowd. You weigh in. If you don't have a good tournament, you're beating yourself up immediately. If you got a good sack and it's close, you're on pins and needles. You're that much of a competitor. I mean, you're a wrestling coach at school, so you teach competition. You teach fierce competition. And I think it carries over, Brian, don't it? Like, you can't stand it, can you? You grow horns when you lose.
Yeah. I mean, I've been a competitor my whole life, and that goes along with coaching as well. And getting into this tournament fishing, it's just addicting. It's like it's a purpose on the water, and you lose a fish, it really means something, and you catch a big one, it means a whole lot more. And it's almost hard to go out fun fishing too much because you want to do derbs just because of the competitive nature.
And I'm opposite of that now. I can't fish tournaments, Brian, because I already want to be going to Arby's. You know what I mean? Like, I'm thinking about Arby's in the Long John Silvers.
Well, look at where you're at now.
Well,
I know everybody in the fishing world.
I know you. That's what matters. I known you a long time. A long time. Man, tell them about when I first met you, Brian. That was a long time ago.
Are you sure you want me to tell that story?
I don't care. This is I've said worse about me on this, I'm sure.
Well, I mean, Pat, I was a young buck, man, my first boat, and Pat was somebody that I really looked up to, and I think we were at Summit Lake, and he's just a hammer with the crankbait. He likes to throw wood and ball set, likes that darting action on the crankbaits, and I was really learning a lot. But Pat, my first time really meeting him and staying the night with him at a function, decided to have a little bit too much to drink, and I think he fell off of his boat.
I did.
Blood was everywhere. I didn't know if the guy was all right. I really didn't know him.
Yes. I looked like William Wallace. I had blood everywhere in my hair.
No shower, no nothing. He wakes up after a long night of hanging out, I should call it.
Yes, it was hanging out.
He had the same long hair as a young guy, and he had just blood all over his hair, all over his neck, all over his eyes, and that's the way he fished. He didn't clean up at all. And he comes in and wings the derb. I'm like, this guy's nuts. But really cool memory, man. I caught a few fish. I had some of the things that you taught me that day as well. I think it was a Florida rig and using that balsa bait.
Yes, sir.
Good stuff.
Yes, sir. Yeah, and I'll tell you too, man. I'm like, hey, man, like this guy Brian, he's pretty cool, man. He's got a brand new Ranger, cool Toyota truck. He's jamming some freaking Kid Rock. I hope this guy wins some derbs. You know what I mean? And lo and behold, this many years later, Brian, you're kicking ass, and you are the 2022 AOY and belt champion for the Cal Sag River Division. Look at you. Look at you. You're all grown up. Brian Jackson's all grown up. Get that.
Hey, you know what the funny thing is? I don't know if I was at that same tournament or not, but I remember being at a tournament and the same thing happening with Pat, with falling off a boat and busting his head. So I don't know if that's a regular thing that happens often or what. I don't know if you remember that.
That's the same tournament as the same. I've only felt, well, I was rigging up and I fell asleep. And then when I woke up, I didn't know I was in my boat and I just stepped out like I was in the tent.
It might have been 8 o'clock. Just getting dark.
Something happened. I don't know. But the bottom line is I'm okay. And we're all here together.
Yeah, that's all good. Yeah.
And Ed, I've known you for a long time too. I mean,
that's what I'm saying. I remember the same story. That's back when I used to fish with Randy Smith. I don't know if you remember that.
Yeah. But, yeah. And you were always Red Bud. We used to call you Pocahontas because you had an awesome ponytail. Yeah.
I had
Kenny K,
long hair like you used to.
Yeah, Kenny K. But you made us look like bitches. I mean, you had the long hair. You were like a gosh damn Indian. Yeah, you were awesome. But I mean, the fact of the matter is, you always just been a straight up bassing man. Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, you
love to fish.
You go out, no nonsense, Eddie. No nonsense.
Been fishing for a while. Just love it, and I like the competition. I'd love to see us be able to get more guys out there on the circuit. You know, I don't know how we can do that, but come on out.
I mean, here's the thing. We are still missing, Figley, back me up here. We are still missing some sticks. Some sticks in the area. Like there are a few guys. Hey, hear me out, Figs. There are still some guys. Higgins, you can attest to this as well. There are still some guys that wear their tournament jerseys to Cracker Barrel for Sunday breakfast, and they're not out fishing our tournaments. So, I think you're right.
Guys like Jimmy Sawyer.
Yeah, where's he? Where's Sawyer?
Sawyer's been fishing that water since he was, little baby. We got Tim Rachoy.
Yeah, Tim Rachoy. Where's he?
You know, one of the mega sticks. In the area.
Yeah,
we got to get some of these guys out.
Yeah, there's
I don't know what's going on.
All these guys with all these sponsors that got these jerseys in the region here. Your Tim Marsalas, all these guys that were, they go and they got the jerseys. They work the sports shows, but they're not fishing the singles at the Cal Sag.
They're missing out big, though. That's the thing. So we've grown. I mean, you want to.
You're Ralph Steigers. I don't know. Whatever to say.
But to speak to your point, Pat, we had 56 anglers in Cal Sag this year that fished at least one derb. And then we also had in the Big Lake 34. So that's around 100 anglers on the two circuits.
Yeah.
I think that's easily could be doubled. I mean, what about even the younger generation right now, the guys that are fishing regularly on the opens, or have not shown their face yet. I mean, there's a lot of guys. You need to come and check it out. I mean, these guys have shown that they can excel on the open level, and I think we're missing out with the younger guys.
Yep, you're right.
Numbers wise,
you're right. And you know what? I want to say it too, Kevin. That's a great point. There's been a lot of younger anglers showing up and kicking ass, like Josh Sokol, like young kids like that. Eric B. Coming out doing well, and it's good to see those guys learning from guys like Brian, like Eddie, and guys like the old AOY of Lake Michigan division of the Cal Sag. It's Jeff Miller, Bass Galaxy. Welcome, and may I introduce you to the smallmouth savant. Here, the smallmouth savant. I like that. I'm using that at the next weigh-in. Okay, Jeff?
Got it. Like it. I like it.
Hey, dude, you've been around bassing on the big lake.
Yeah.
How many years? Forever. 15, 20?
Pat, I think it goes back to when I was, I was talking to Brian about it a while back this summer about some areas that we ran into each other on the lake. And I really think it's going right around over 20 years of fishing tournaments on Lake Michigan. It's just amazing how much it's changed and it's grown. And finally we got a singles out here that's paying back something that's unheard of.
Yeah.
As Dave was saying, we were fishing for 70%, 68%. If we hit 80% payback, that was amazing. We are getting over 100% payback on both I don't fish the river division, just the big lake division, but we're getting over 100% on both divisions. And then the classic is it's unbelievable.
Yeah.
The payout. It's something that I waited for a long time, and it is absolutely fantastic.
And
I just wanted
you're
to grow.
prospering. You're doing well. I mean, Kevin Higgins and JP High, I think, like, you can back me up on this. You guys are younger anglers. How old are you, Kevin and JP? You're in your late 30s now?
40.
Correct? Both of you?
Yep.
Okay. I mean, and you guys, 20 years ago, 15 years ago, 12 years ago, you're first getting in this scene, you heard of guys like Jeff Miller. I mean, you were like, oh, yeah, I know that guy. He's the guy that smashes the smallies on the big lake. So, Jeff, you've been around, dude. You've been around.
Yeah.
Like,
Been around a long time.
Since the Eddie Bones days.
Yeah. I used to compete against Ed and a bunch of other guys. And, a lot of those guys are still around, and I wish they would come out, too. If we can get another 10 guys, I think they'd really like it. The payout is incredible. The group of guys are incredible. It's just a great organization, and I just want to continue to grow,
I mean, and you have seen the south side of Lake Michigan progress over the years. Now, the tournaments that you guys fish on the big lake, you can bring in three fish.
Right.
Because of the Indiana rule.
Correct.
And I mean, you guys are bringing in 12-pound satchels pretty regular.
Yep.
Now, are you catching those? Are you doing something special, Jeff, out there? Are you doing something different than you did 20 years ago?
If I was doing anything different, honestly, electronics has come a long way. We all know that. We're looking at fish now on the screen and then catching those fish. There's a few baits, spy baiting, derail spy bait is a big key in my arsenal. Brian throws it too. We do talk about it. We do have a few key baits that catch bigger fish. Drop shotting has come a long way. Since when I first started, drop shotting catches tremendous amount of fish. I know Ed is a tube guy, and I'm a tube guy. Tube's been around for 50 years, and it still catches big fish. And yeah, and you gotta throw a crankbait, and you gotta throw a spinnerbait when the time conditions are right, and of course a jerkbait to find them. And
real quick, I'm sorry.
No, you go ahead, Brian. Come on.
Oh, I mean, I thought he was finished, but Jeff, He talks about 12-pound satchels. I think you had 16 pounds almost in one of the derbies. Am I correct?
Yeah.
I mean, that's that's
a lot of guys ask me too. That
Yeah,
6.5 was caught on a tube. It was caught on a tube.
Yeah.
Guys asked me, and
you're
they knew
one
I
of those
caught
old
it.
school guys that can
I'm an
go
old
back to
school
that
guy with a
tube, and
tube.
you are a smasher on that tube too, man. I will tell you that. And a guy, Jeff Jennings. Right now, this time of year, he throws that A-rig, man, and he outfishes all of us.
Right.
He outfishes all of us. I don't even like fishing with the guy in the fall.
I can't get bit on an A-rig, but I can throw a tube all day. I don't get it.
Unreal.
And
You
Jeff Jennings wanted
gotta
to say,
throw it to get bit.
I'm Jeff number 2, and I'm coming for Jeff number 1. He wanted me to make sure that was clear.
Hey, you gotta commit to that dang thing. I see you guys smashing it on the chandelier all the time out there, but I ain't doing it. I
think it's more impressive to pick up that tube and do what Jeff does. He's a good fisherman, and he'll continue to catch those big ones.
Hey Jeff, what's your tube deal?
you, bro.
Like, what's your setup? Give me your gear. What's your tube rod?
My tube rod on the spinning is a G Loomis NRX 872S.
Okay.
Whoa. I throw a 3000 Shimano spinning reel. I do throw braid with a fluorocarbon leader. Look, there we go again. I mean, the technology has changed. I mean, we all used to throw monofilament. As you know, Pat, back in the day, monofilament was it. And then we went all fluorocarbon. All of us went straight fluorocarbon. So we had the sensitivity, so they couldn't see it in the clear water in Lake Michigan. But now it seems like the most guys are throwing braid with a fluorocarbon leader, 10-pound fluorocarbon, usually because there's so many zebra mussels out here, and about a 12-pound braid. That's what I throw.
What you got, Ginge?
He's got to stop talking with his hands.
Hey, I do the same thing.
The AirPods are moving and rubbing
Stop
against
talking
you.
with your hands.
Okay. And Brian, turn
Got
your
it.
phone.
Got it.
Yeah,
Go
Brian,
ahead.
turn your phone.
That way Dave will be in the shot.
Yeah, and then we can get Dave in there too.
What happened? Am I not on?
No, you're on. Just turn it, Brian.
Yeah, Dave, of course, didn't have a charged phone, so
It's okay. Flip
we're
your
gonna do
phone.
a double.
I'm at
right
the
now.
bar, man. I'm playing
No, what's
golf,
good? No,
bro.
Dave, all you got to do is flip the phone, Brian. Hey, JP, tell him how to flip the phone.
Just turn it sideways.
We're flipped.
Yeah, flip it. He doesn't
Oh.
understand.
There we go.
Oh.
How about that, flippers?
Oh,
there you go.
Hey, there you go.
Hey, do you believe these guys?
Hey, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm lucky I'm on the air right now.
Ed, you're doing really good. Like, I mean,
thanks,
if you don't
bud.
mind if I share, he was a little skeptical about this. But Ed, I'm glad you're here. You guys got a fisheye cam now. Holy shit. Actually, Dave, you look like you've been working out too from this camera angle. You look like you're in better shape than Brian Jackson right now.
I assure you I have not, unless you call picking up poop out of a stall working out.
You've been at the
That's
stable
what I was
all
doing
night?
today. I was cleaning stalls, baby.
Hey, Jackson, what bait, if you pick one bait, what bait won you the most money all year?
I mean,
fairy stick with a fucking
I don't know. I mean, it's in the spring. I mean, I think I do really well just kind of being slow and making contact to that bottom. And I really can't. I throw weird baits. I throw creature baits from
Dave, you see what he's
Yamamoto.
doing? What's the bait? I asked you what bait won you the most money.
I just told
this
you
year.
one.
No, you said, oh, the bait that hits the bottom, scabada babada babada. What bait?
Yamamoto creature bait.
Yamamoto creature bait. How you rig it?
Yeah. Well, I rig it backwards. If it's windy, I go 3/8. If it's not so windy, I'll go a quarter. But I just pull that thing on the bottom, and it's a different look. I don't think really nobody throws it, and I think it's a big fish bait, and I get bit on it often, man.
Brian, I'm so proud of you.
What's that?
That you gave it
You
out.
know,
this
tag's from 1984. It's a buzz bait.
Yeah,
it's still here on the wall.
He's got a whole pack of those Yamamotos that are moldy, so we know he's not throwing those, JP. No, but for real, that's the Yamamoto backwards.
Yeah,
and you're
I
just
have to
Texas
say
rigging
that's
it.
my big fish bait, and that's what I kind of rely on the most.
And you're Texas rigging it, Bri?
No, it's exposed. I lose a lot of them.
What's the jig head?
It's a little longer shake. It's a Strike King.
Okay.
just the ball head, man. It's got a 60-degree angle on it, and it drags a little nicer that way that I feel. And I don't know, but and you really got to punch the hook into them the way I fish, because I throw straight fluorocarbon, and so I use a real stiff spinning rod, heavy power, and you really got to jam them to get that hook in them.
Okay, I like it. So Higgins, did you know that's what he was doing?
Maybe.
He's seen me catch a fish on it.
Eddie, what's your juice? What's your bait that won you the most money this year?
Well, probably a crankbait at the attorney up in Michigan. Yeah,
I like your style. What were you cranking?
I never throw a crankbait.
I know you're a tube guy. You're a flipper.
I'm actually a flipper.
Yeah,
but,
flipper. You're flipper.
Yeah, but that's what won the most money for me. But
what were you cranking? Were you cranking it on a flip stick?
No, I got proper crankbait equipment. But,
what were you cranking? What was the plug? What was the plug?
Rock crawler.
A rock crawler.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, I had a few different crankbaits going on, but that's the one that got me my fish.
You hear that, Jeff Miller? He's throwing the old Spro rock crawler.
Yeah, that opened up my eyes right there. That was a good job, Ed. That was a good deal right there.
Yeah, and
unbelievable.
And Jeff Miller's doing nothing but throwing a basic tube, smashing it.
a little more than the tube, but
well, what do you mean a little more? Then, are you talking about the spy bait? I was just with David, actually at the Bass Fishing Hall of Fame, and he designed most of those spy baits with our friend Aaron Martins. So
great guy.
Yeah,
David is so knowledgeable. It's unbelievable. Yeah. He's incredible, man.
And he's got some cool stuff going on. In fact, he just texted me.
Sure does
today. But anyway, what's the other sneak bait? Enough of that. What's the sneak bait? Come on, what is it?
On the lake, I'll probably say the second one is probably going to be a drop shot. Yeah, I'll probably say a drop shot, especially today's times with the scented baits that are out there. A lot of guys still drop shot an Erie darter, poor boys, or that's been around forever. That's been very big.
The old poor boy. Now, JP High, I'm going to give you a chance to answer the question for all three of our anglers. And I'm going to let you answer as Eddie Serwinski, as Jeff Miller, and as Brian Jackson. What bait won you the most money on Lake Michigan this year?
Who am I first?
All of them at once.
All of them a tightrope jig.
Yeah, tightrope jig. Then how do they get tightrope jigs, JP?
Tightrope.com.
Tightrope.com. And do you want the ones that JP? Do you want the ones that JP ties or the ones that Ryan ties?
Probably JP's.
Yeah, Andy said JP. But I catch them on the ones Ryan gives me. I'll be honest. I will. But everybody says JP is the craftsman.
Yeah, good. Just good. I send good vibes.
And by the way, hats off to Ryan Popcorn Whitaker, right, Dave Figley? I mean, that kid just cashes every freaking time. Only reason he's not here
let me give Ryan a hell yeah.
Can I get a hell yeah? For
Ryan Whitaker's a hammer.
He's not a hammer. Hammers, we don't use that word anymore. Hammer is obsolete. We use the word mallet. He's a mallet, is what Ryan.
He's a mallet.
He's a freaking
I'm
mallet.
not PC.
Yeah. It's hey, JP High, and to you, seriously, super proud of you and Ryan both for your work at Tightrope Fishing. You're a big boy now, and you got a job at Tightrope. You got a real job. You go to work. You got glasses, and Senko's looking really good, and the GNR Lies tapestry is still up there.
Thank you. You know it.
No, but seriously, I'm proud of you, bud. I'm proud of you.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. And Kev Higgins, you were a bassin' beast. There's no doubt about it. Like, you just fish. You fish, and then you fish some more, and then you fish some more. But here's the coolest thing that I like about you, Kevin, is that you carried your passion for fishing to your son, Nolan. And Nolan's a friend of Stray Cast. He's been around here forever, but it's really, really cool to see how he's into it, man. In the notes he write, the letters at school and stuff. Won this derb, Nolan writes. And then I won another derb this summer. And then I just love it, Kev. And
there's no doubt, man.
Yeah.
You want to talk about the influences, right? So I think all of us, when we talk about Nolan and my son and spreading that passion of fishing, I think every one of us obviously has that one mentor, whether it be their father, their grandfather, their friend, that started this all for us. Whether it's the talk show, the fishing, the derbs, but that's really what's most important is the passion of the fishing. That's what's burning inside all of us. You add the competition and the money, and that's another avenue. But
it's the passion
that
of the
kid
bass.
that kid loves fishing, man. I mean, we go every year. I got to show this picture, but I mean, this kid absolutely loves it. Look at this. He's got peacocks up here. I mean, the kid loves it. But I mean, that's what matters. I mean,
exactly.
That's what matters.
And I have a feeling someday he'll be beating all these guys' ass at the Cal Sag.
Yeah, he kicks all the other kids' asses at the kids' derbies.
It's not going to be hard for him. You know who else has something burning inside him, Kevin?
Who's that?
Dave Figley. Dave Figley's got something burning inside him. You know what I mean, Dave?
I got a lot burning inside of me. Hey, Pat, before we go, I want to let everybody know if anybody who sees this podcast wants to come out to our opens, either one of them, okay?
Yeah.
I'm going to pay their entry fee out of my pocket for them to fish with us. And if they don't come back, all they got to do is tell me why they didn't.
Wow. Okay, so you're offering. Wow, give it. Okay, Eddie, I'm with you, Bass Galaxy. Let's make sure this is straight here. So what you're offering is a come on out and fish for free.
We have an open on both divisions.
Okay.
Okay, it'll be $120 to $140 value. You show up to that open and you've never fished with us before, and you say you saw it on Stray Cast, I'm gonna pay that open for you. All I want back is you tell me why you didn't come back the next time.
If you don't come back. If you don't come back, you want to know why that's the only catch 44.
That's the only catch.
Higgins, you got the date on that?
On the open?
Yeah, I gave you it today.
Well,
Lake Michigan and the Cal Sag.
Okay.
Kevin's probably gonna get my ATM card about 2:00 to run to the cash machine, but
it's okay.
I will pay it.
Big Lake is 325.
March 25th.
Lake Michigan.
Okay, Lake Michigan.
Cal Sag River Circuit, April 8th.
April 8th. So Dave Figley, the El Presidente of Cal Sag Bass Anglers, is going to pay an entry fee. If you say you saw it here on the Straight Cash Show, it's a free chance to win some free money and come on out and meet some cool people.
And this isn't taken out of the pot, Pat. I'm gonna pay the money.
He's paying it out. That's Dave Figley. That's how he rolls. That's how he does it. That's a big deal, Dave. Thank you very much.
I want people to come out and take a chance and fish with us one time, see what kind of guys we are, see what we pay out. And if you don't like it, I just want to know why you don't like it. Maybe we can fix it.
So all these guys that you called out earlier here on the show, that's their chance. Dave's like, hey, you come out, because basically if you don't, you're a punani, is what you're saying, right?
For the most part, yeah, you're a pussy.
Yeah, okay, I'm with you. I was going to let you say it. There you go. I like it. Hey, Dave, you know what does not suck and what's amazing? Do you know, Dave?
I don't.
Okay, well, I'm going to tell you.
Your show.
Well, thanks.
It's awesome.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it, and seriously, thank you for letting us be part of Cal Sag. But I got to tell you this, Dave. You know what doesn't suck? The support that Tin Cup Whiskey gives the Bass Galaxy, and also they give the old boys over at the Cal Sag Bass some support too. There you go. Look at that.
Believe it.
Look at Jeff Miller over there. Look at that. And I heard that Kevin, by the way, Kevin Higgins is taking over some responsibilities with business partners for CalSag. Isn't that right, Kevin?
Maybe.
And, yeah, you told me that. I'm not saying
Outstanding.
Nothing. Yeah,
I would like Kevin to take office.
Here. Who votes
He's the
in
man.
Kevin here at the CalSag meeting? But look at Eddie. But Kev, Luke Foley today told me he is gonna up the tin cup contributions to the CalSag Bass Anglers in merchandise and in adult spirits. And with that being said, we are giving away a tin cup fun bag tonight, and the president of CalSag Bass, Dave Figley, you're going to give away the prize tonight.
Sounds good.
Okay. So Andy, what are you gonna get it? What? Oh, Dave's got it. Do you have it, Dave? Oh, his phone died. You got to send it to Jackson. I see how this works. There it is. Dave, you want a drum roll or you want fanfare?
We got it.
Okay, Dave, you want drum roll or you want a fanfare?
Whatever you want to do, buddy.
Okay, well, you got to pick. You're the boss.
All right, do a drum roll. Do a drum roll.
Okay, there's drum roll. There it is. And the winner of the CalSag Tin Cup Whiskey giveaway is
Matt Wilson.
Matt Wilson, come on down.
Matt, come on out, buddy.
Matt, you better fish. I don't care if you're in Texarkana, Texas. Dave's paying.
I'll let you use night crawlers. Come on out for his derby. I got your back.
Hey, Dave. Everybody knows that thank you, by the way, Tin Cup Whiskey and Matt.
Thank you, Tin Cup Whiskey. We love you.
Yeah,
we love you and we drink you.
Direct message, Stray Cats Book Face page, and JR will get that package out to you. But here's the thing, Dave. You basically last week had a very spiritual experience at the last tournament of the year in the locks. And Brian, you can attest to this. Eddie, you can attest. Kevin, JP, and I don't know, Jeff. You don't go fish you go in there sometimes into the locks, but the guy's a perfect gentleman, and he's a very spiritual individual, is full of enlightenment, and Dave, you tried to give him further enlightenment, and he just wasn't having it, was he, Dave?
No, I was actually just giving him advice on his marital habits with his boyfriend.
Oh,
and he was not a real big fan of it. So, you know, you can only tell or lead the horse to the water. You can't make him drink.
That's right. And you never look a gift whore in the mouth. You know what I mean?
No, never. So,
never.
Yeah, I mean, all the guys at the O'Brien Lock are great. I'm sure this guy's a good guy. He, might take it in the mood in the morning before work or whatever, but that's all right.
Yeah, that's his choice, and that's his choice as an American, Dave.
The bottom line is fish relate to current. In the lock system, there's current. We're safe anglers, and we know when to move and when not to move. But let us fish. We do have rules not to get too close, and this guy just doesn't get it.
No, he doesn't. And in all kidding aside, because I'm just gonna say it. I don't know. DNR does watch this show, but I don't know if this guy does. But the fact of the matter, Dave, he just makes it hard for you guys, and he took about 4 hours of your life just for his ego.
Well, it's not my time. It's the problem with, we are all very safe anglers. We contribute a lot to the water. We're the last people you need to worry about violating the rules. I just had enough of him putting the fishermen down.
And Dave, you know what? You're a big guy. I mean, it's evident for those watching on the podcast, are listening on the podcast tomorrow. I gotta give you a visual here, Dave. You're probably a biscuit away from 550, and you're 7'2". Yeah. And
I'm soon to be single, Pat.
Really? You hear that, ladies? in the Bass Galaxy. He's 7'2" and a biscuit away from 550. You know what that means? He's got a big tongue.
80% of women like bigger guys.
Yep, that's right. Those are Figley facts. You heard it right there.
That's what the Road Warriors look like with no makeup.
Yes. JP, you're very subdued tonight. You really are.
It's a Wednesday.
So what? What does that mean? Like what? I mean, I don't know. It's like every it doesn't matter. Every day is the same, JP. Every day is the same.
It's chamomile tea night.
Oh, I see. Exquisite. Chamomile tea night. You and Senko are pinking out on some chamomile. Yes. Hey, Jeff Miller, you're a badass. Eddie Serwinski, you're a badass. Brian Jackson, wherever you went, you're a badass. And Dave Figley, I want to have you back on the Straight Cash Show as a winner of the tournaments. You're a winner in life, but a winner of a CalSag tournament. And Kev, I don't know. Maybe Kev, you enter a few, don't you? Here and there, you're gonna enter a few. Rudy's entering them. Right?
Oh, yeah.
I can't wait to have Rudy on, Kevin. That's gonna be
He's
amazing. PJ, I want PJ to win. PJ Parento, he's a freaking badass too. I mean, that guy.
He's been on that river and the Big Lake quite a number of years.
Yeah.
He's
I mean,
special.
all our anglers. All our anglers. I can't start naming people because it's just I'm going to leave somebody out. But, I mean, seriously, as you said, Figley, the best bunch. The best bunch. Hey, Jackson. You there?
Yes, Pat.
Hey, you looking forward to 23 in the CalSag?
Man, I just love fishing. And these guys, you don't know who's going to win the next derb, and I'm already cleaning up stuff. I'm ready to go.
Hey.
I'm hopefully going to fish this weekend.
Who's that? Yeah, me too. Hey, show me all your stuff on Lake
See you
Fishing.
Sunday, I hope.
Yeah. Hey, Jackson. At all these boxes right here, who's going to win the AOI for the Big Lake next year?
I don't know. I have no idea.
That's a fucking cop out. What are you, a Democrat politician?
Yeah. Jackson, I asked you, who's going to win AOI for CalSag Big Lake Division in 2023? I asked you the question. Who's going to win? Gosh dang it. Jeff Miller.
I know there's a lot
stop,
of, I know
Brian.
there's a lot of
Brian,
people.
you're done. You lost your turn. Jeff Miller.
Good, perfect.
See, Brian, you're going to see. Jeff Miller's going to answer like a champion.
I'm going to say there's a lot of people gunning for Jeff Miller and me on the Big Lake.
Okay, well, that was very diplomatic. You're right, Dave. He is a politician. But a true champion would have just said, I'm winning. Right? But Eddie, like Eddie's saying.
Sometimes you got to be humble.
Yeah, well, hey, it's still humble. It's still humble. You
Jackson is the definition of humble.
Hey, you can't have your cake and eat your pie, too, and look a gift horse in the mouth, Jackson. You know what I mean? You should know all this by now. You know what I mean? Eddie was like on it. He's like, Eddie's the humblest guy I know, but he's like, I'm going to win.
Yep.
And
Eddie says he's coming for me. He told me at the end of the year.
Yeah,
He's
I'm
coming
going to
for
get
me.
those two guys down there.
Yeah, see?
Yep.
And JP's just weighing fish, and he's like, I'm going to win. He's pointing at himself. And Jeff Miller, he's just grinning over there. He's like,
Jeff Miller will catch fish next year.
He's like, I got my tube. I got my tube.
Yeah. Hopefully we can all make those dates next year, and we're gonna see who's gonna win it.
Yeah,
I'm
everybody's
gonna do my best.
So everybody's gonna have the Yamamoto tied on, the rock crawler, and then
the rock
Jeff
crawler
Miller
was Michigan.
tube, right there, and the tightrope jig, of course, and the tightrope jig. Yes. Hey, all you guys, Brian, JP, Jeff, Eddie, Kevin, and Dave. Good job this year. Good job, boys. Freaking knocked it out.
You too, Pat.
Thanks.
Pat, thanks for the support, buddy.
Yeah, but Dave, thank you for your support of my endeavors throughout the years, even when I was one of your worst employees ever back in the day.
You're not one of. Hey, I've had some real bad ones, Pat. So you're middle of the road, boy.
I always had the gift of gab, Dave. I just couldn't distinguish between work and play. You know what I mean?
Hey, I've had that problem my whole life.
But Dave Figley, congratulations on, seriously, in 3 years' time, building the premier bass fishing league in the South Chicagoland, Northwest Indiana area. That's Dave Figley. He's a beast. CalSag Bass
Pat, I didn't do any of it. You guys did.
Yeah, no,
I just appreciate that you guys supported me in my idea.
You started it, bud, and it's our pleasure. It's our pleasure, and we look forward to 2023. Hey, we got to have a winter party, right? Don't we got to have a winter bash, Jackson?
Oh, we're gonna have a winter party.
Okay, so let's.
There will be no cameras.
Well, no, we're gonna. Well, part of it we'll do a live broadcast on Stray Cast from wherever the party is.
Then we'll take the phones and put them in a basket.
Yes.
And you'll get them on the way out.
All right, give it up for the Cal Sag Bass Southside Hitman right there. Thanks, guys. It's been amazing. It's been a fun show. Good to see y'all. All right.
Thanks, Pat. Thanks, Pat.
Let's get out of here. Peace. I'll see you guys. Hey, Andy. That's pretty fun. You know what? You wasn't in, Andy?
Yeah.
Hey, you know what, Andy? You know what I like about Straight Cast? If I don't say so myself, you could have coughed on the air.
Nah, that's.
I don't care.
I got a button.
You could burp. You could eat. We don't care.
Yeah.
Straight. Give me some music. You have any sentimental music?
Sentimental?
Yeah. Give me something sappy. I want to get sappy a minute. And through it all, and every highway. You know, Andy, I got to tell you here at Stray Cast, it's a pleasure to be with the Bass Galaxy every Wednesday night. And we do one thing, Andy. We do one thing, and we do a Bass and Talk show. You know what I mean? We do one thing. And gosh dang it, Andy, we just try and do the best that we can on a Wednesday night.
We give it hell.
And give it heck. And give it gosh dang heck. And just be the best Bass and Talk show that we can.
Gosh darn it.
We're not teachers, Andy.
No.
We're not teachers. We're merely servants. We are servants to the Bass Galaxy. We bring you education through professionals, entertainment through professionals, entertainment and laughter. Does anybody remember laughter? Through the magic of the glorified version of the Bass Fishing Talk show we call Straight Cast. I'm your host, Pat Renwick, and I thank you, Bass Galaxy. I also thank you, Omnia Fishing. I thank you, Power Pole. I thank you, Chris Leonard Boats, Abu Garcia, Berkeley, Impulse Lithium Batteries, Bite Me Tackle, Bravarni Swim Jigs, Amphibia Eye Gear, Hafaspot Official, Alpha Angler, Ichikawa Hooks. Thank you, Sims, for the Challenger Boot giveaway tonight, and Tin Cup Whiskey for your contribution to the world of bass fishing and tonight's prize. I'm Pat Renwick, and on behalf of Andrew Ellenberger and myself, I bid you peace. My peace, I bid you. We will see you next time, or see you then, or see you on another time. Jobin